Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, I'm Jack Berry. I've covered golf in Michigan for, nearly a half a century. About as long as this establishment has been going on here at Boyne Highlands. This is the granddaddy of great golf in northern Michigan. It's the one that sparked the whole golf boom up here, and the man responsible is Everett Kircher. Everett may not have been the sole creator of this area. I think there might have been a little higher power there, but he did more than anyone else to make northern Michigan and the whole state of Michigan a vacation paradise and a golfer's dream. He was very successful in the ski business down at Boyne Mountain. Ski weeks were real busy, 400, 500 people a week. He even had Olympic gold medalist Stein Eriksen, Ottmar Schneider, another great Austrian skier. But Everett realized that he wanted something in the summer to keep his people busy. And a friend of his said,
he says, Everett, what you need is a golf course.
We had been fishing that morning with a fellow named Jack Harriman, who was a great friend. And we came back in the middle of the afternoon. We're sitting in the upstairs bar having a cold one. And he says, what do I do to get some more business in the summertime?
And we were looking at this weed patch through the window, and
we said, well, we could landscape this place a little bit or even put some golf holes out there.
And it appeared to me that being green instead of weedy or brown was a more attractive sight.
It would dress the place up a little bit. And we had another beer and talked about it some more, and he saw the possibilities in it. And so eventually later that afternoon we went out and got some slalom poles, which are used in skiing, and laid out that first little golf course that was pasted off. And he saw the play that little golf course got, and he said, when he had acquired the Highlands, he had a lot more real estate then. What do I do? If I want to build a first-class golf course in northern Michigan, how do I do it? I told him, you get the very best golf course architect you can find, who is Robert Trent Jones. You get him and have him do you a course.
In those days, he was the leading architect in the architectural field.
I couldn't believe that Everett Kirchner had not only won a golf course, but he had a ski resort. People were coming up here in droves, and he had hotels built in the wintertime. Fascinated me. So he was the one that really promoted golf as well as skiing in northern Michigan.
Everett sent him topographical maps. He came out and he looked at the property, and they decided on a routing. Now, Everett didn't have a great background in golf, but Everett had a great engineering mind. He was a very, very smart man, and so there was a lot of Everett Kircher in this golf course, including a number of holes on the front that he changed around that Jones had not envisioned it that way. And right behind me here, the signature hole at Boyne is the 18th with that great big pond in front. But when Jones originally designed this course, there wasn't a pond out there. It was just grass down there and some fairway bunkers. But Everett decided that needed a little something to jazz up the final, to really let the fireworks go. And it has been a sensation. It's the hallmark of this golf course, not only of this course, but all of the Boyne courses, and there are something like 8 of them up here in northern Michigan, more than any other resort, has water on the 18th hole.
I'm Jennie McCafferty for the Michigan Golfer, and we're here at lovely Boyne Highlands, the Heather Golf Course. We're here for the Golf Association of Michigan's Michigan Amateur, which is one of the highlights of the golf season here in Michigan. And with us is Chris Whitten, who's the kind of brand new executive director of the Golf Association of Michigan. How are you doing, Chris?
Yep, doing great. I'm just like all the players. We're very, very happy to be here this year.
So here you are now at Boyne Highlands at the Heather Golf Course, and I imagine you've played it.
I've played it. Probably my best memory is the State Pro-Am, playing here with my dad. And I think we were runners-up here for the 2-round tournament. This would have been when I was playing college golf, so maybe around 2000. And yeah, it was fun. I mean, I think, it's easy to let my dad take it because he was playing so well at that time, but I think I kicked in a few birdies for him and helped the team.
That sounds like a really great cap to our discussion, playing golf with your dad here at the Heather.
Yeah, we've had some special rounds together. I'm probably one of the few people out there because I know for a lot of young golfers, the first time they beat their dad is like a big milestone, and I'm not sure that's happened for me yet. But we had a good time, and now that he's playing the tees a couple sets up from me, he's still beating his age, and it's awesome to watch.
Yeah, it's very cool. I played with my dad a few times, and I don't care what happened, he always won. So, Chris, a tournament like this really needs sponsors. Who are some of the ones?
Carl's Golfland's our presenting sponsor this week. That family has been so involved in amateur golf a long time, and Casey Baker's played in our championships. They make a point to support at the tournaments every year. And Boyne is one of our continuous sponsors. I mean, just to host and have us here for a whole week, house the players, we couldn't do it without support across Michigan, and they're allowing us to do it. We're grateful.
Hi, I'm Jennie McCafferty for the Michigan Golfer, and the third day of the very storied Michigan Amateur is wrapping up here on Boyne Highlands Heather Course. And with us is Greg Johnson, who knows everything that's going on with all these players and this tournament.
We had our round of 16 and our round of 8 today. It's been a challenge all week because we had some rain early in the week, but we've caught up, and tomorrow morning will be the semifinals in the morning around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and the final match right after that. Well, they'll let them eat lunch for a little bit, but then they got to go right back out and play. We've got in one side of the brag, we got 4 guys left. There's two Spartans. A Spartan stalwart who's kind of one of their best players, James Pyatt. He's from Canton. He's on the top of the brag. He was one of the co-medalists, so he's the top seed. He's going to play August Meekoff, who's from Eastmanville, which is right by Allendale, Grand Rapids area. And he's 18 years old. He won't be 19 until July 3rd. He's going to take on James Pyatt, who he'll be his teammate next year. And so that's one interesting. So there'll be a Spartan in the final either way. And then on the other side, we got Tyler Copp. He plays at Mercer College in Georgia. And then we've got Logan Price, who plays at Florida Gulf University. And he's from Grand Blanc, and Tyler's from Ann Arbor originally, but they went south to play their college golf. So we have 4 college guys. Those 2 are going to meet in the second match. And then the winners that come out of that are going to play for the championship in the afternoon, and we'll have a new Michigan Amateur champion. Hi, it's Greg Johnson, reporting for the Golf Association of Michigan at the 109th Michigan Amateur at Boyne Highlands Resort. We have a final. Tyler Copp from Ann Arbor. He beat James Pyatt from Canton, 2-1 in the championship match. It was a close match early. Mr. Pyatt fell behind by a few holes and a couple loose drives and lost a few holes by making bogeys. But he rallied back and got close, but not close enough. And Tyler just kept hitting it on the green and making nice pars, and made a great par save on the 14th hole and really secured the match at that point and won 2-1. Both guys won their semifinals to get to the final. James Pyatt beat August Meekoff. James Pyatt's going to be a senior at Michigan State. He beat August Meekoff, who is an incoming freshman recruit in golf. He's from Eastmanville over by Grand Rapids, and he beat him 4-3. Tyler Copp got to the final. Tyler got off to just kind of hit it in the fairway and hit it on the green, and Logan Price, who he was playing from Grand Blanc, started hit his first drive out of bounds, had some troubles, got behind, and eventually Tyler won 7 and 5. So he was done fairly early. We went early with the championship match just a little bit after noon, and they played in about 3 hours, which is amazing. Pretty fast players, very good players. And so about 3 p.m. we were done, and we crowned a champion, and Mr. Copp is your 109th amateur champion, and he has the Staghorn Trophy to prove it.